Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. Hello, Candy. Hello, Penny. Hello, Luann. Hello, Sean. Hi, everyone. You bought yourself a Christmas present today. I love that. Welcome in, my friends. Welcome in. I'm glad everyone is here today. Hello, Karen. Hello, Brandon. Yes, it is Christmas in July, which means I have new products that I get to share with you, as well as we're going to make a fun, simple card tonight. Not with the Christmas in July stuff. I am going to demo some of the Christmas in July stuff with you because I want you to see the shimmering splendor of it all. Hello, Melissa. Hello, Sandy. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Sherry. Hello, Elizabeth. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome in. I'm so excited that you are all here to hang out with me. Tonight, we are going to, again, go over some new Christmas in July products that are, of course, a limited release. So they will be guaranteed to be stocked throughout July. But after July, once they are sold through, I think they come back towards the end of August, maybe early September. But, you know, I had to bring you some holiday goodies before the holidays kick off. Before I get started, if you are on www.brutusmonroe.com and you click on, right now, Penny is showing you, so that is our Christmas in July release. That is all of these items that I'm fixing to show you here in a moment. That's all of these new items. But there's another collection right now that we are doing a buy more, save more promo on. And most of you seem to really like the buy more, save more promo. And the buy more, save more promo basically means if you buy more product in that category, you save more. So this time it's a little bit different. This time, instead of it being a monetary value, it is a product quantity value. Does that make sense? So in that collection, there are over 300 products. And there are 4 different levels, I believe. There's the level of 2, 3, 4, and 5 items, I believe. I know it's 2 French hens, 3, whatever. It's really cute. So if you go onto BrutusMonroe.com and you go into the Christmas in July promo category, and don't worry, all of this will be sent out in emails and texts and all different ways if you can't get to it right now. But you will notice on the right-hand side, if you click on a product in that category, it will tell you all the different tiers. So there, I believe it's 4 or 5 tiers. I'm sorry, I don't have a cheat sheet here today, but it runs until this upcoming Sunday. So we'll have all the tiers on the screen for you tomorrow during our live packing. But right now, if you do make a purchase, you are eligible for our live packing extravaganza tomorrow. So tomorrow, for the first time ever, we are playing a board game together on the live. So the way that works is for every $25 that you spend, you will receive a roll of the dice. That roll of the dice will go all around the board, and you'll see it pop into your cart if you spend $25 or more. And you'll get a roll of the dice, and there is no limit to the rolls of the dice. And when we get all the way to the end of the board, you're all going to work together on this. We get all the way to the end of the board, there is a special prize that whomever gets to the end of the board will get. Now, the really fun thing about this particular game board is that there are lots of tricks on the game board. So there are some spots on the game board that'll make us go back. There are some spots on the game board that will rocket us forward. And there are also some spots on the game board where you will instantly get a prize. You don't even have to get to the end of the board to get the prize. You are able to get that prize just simply for landing on one of those spots on the board. You will see the board tomorrow. It's really cool. Jess worked very hard on it today. It's a really, really cool game board, and it looks really great. So Yeah, it's kind of like Brutus Monroe Monopoly. Yeah, it's like Brutus Monroe Shoots and Ladders. Yes, very, very similar. That is the game. It'll automatically go into your cart. Tomorrow it will go into your cart as well, so you don't have to worry about it not getting it. Okay. Hello, Tracy. Hello, I'm Tracy, or is it? Hi, I'm Tom. Wait a second. Are you? What type of? Are you having an identity crisis? Maybe. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to head down to the table. Let's talk about all of these new products that I have to share with you, and then we are going to make a card. So let's go ahead and head down to the table. Oh my goodness, I didn't turn on the camera. My goodness. My goodness. That's what I get. All right, there we go. Okay, so let's just pull all of these items aside, and we'll take a look at each one individually. So first and foremost, we have the really cool, brand new, this is called Nose So Bright. And can you tell who it might be named after? So this is the limited edition Nose So Bright Shimmer Mist. I'm not going to spray it because I've already sprayed it and allowed it to dry so that you are able to see what this looks like when it's dry. So it is a deep, beautiful red. It's hard to see it on the camera, how deep of a red it is, but it has a lot of shimmer in it. Ton of shimmer in it. And again, it's in this cute, super cute packaging, and you will always know now what, if it is a limited edition spray, because it will now have a white lid. We had a ton of questions about limited edition items and how you can know what is limited edition. So we went ahead and got new lids so you would know. So any white lid, that's limited edition. Next up, we have our Snowman A2 stencil. Let me take this out of the package to give you a look at it. So you can, obviously with this stencil, you can blend, you can add, really whatever embellishments you would like to it. And this is going to do just a very simple A2 little snowman on your card. So again, you can use this on a card, you can use this on a mixed media project, you can use this on your scrapbooks. I mean, however and whatever you would like to use that on, you can do so. So let me go ahead and pop that through there. Okay, so that is the Snowman A2 stencil. I think he's adorable too. Then we have, I think, probably my favorite item, well, one of my favorite items from the Christmas in July release, and that is this really, really cool stencil that I designed called Circle Flake. So again, we'll take this out of the package and show you just how gorgeous this is. It's very intricate, and that's one of my favorite things about holiday cards. And the cool thing about this particular stencil is I'll show you on a piece of A2 cardstock. So I'm just going to grab a piece of our Raven A2 cardstock. You can actually split this. So if you take this and you line it up, you can take this and do, one here and then flip it, do one here. And that's kind of what we're going to do on the card whenever we create with this, which we're going to create with it. I think we're going to do some stuff on Thursday. So that is the beautiful Circle Flake stencil. I cannot wait to use that. And I'm going to use this also. Can you imagine? As soon as I start using this, the second that I get my little gems out, it's going to be game over. Really is, because you know me and those gems. For my chipboard lovers, we have a brand new chipboard, of course, and this one is called Christmas in July. And take a look at this, my friends. Look at this. So you get your truck that I'm just going to delicately, and he has changed the hold-on pieces so they do come out a little bit easier. Look at the detail that we can get. Look at this detail that we could get with the laser. Can you imagine painting that and then going in? I mean, it's just incredible. And then we have, of course, the tree that can go in the back. This just pops right out. Again, he has changed the little nibs, so that can go right in the back. And then we have the wheels. The wheels also pop out of here, so you can paint them differently if you would like. This chipboard, I tell you, folks, get yourself the whole bundle, and then you'll get the free gifts. You'll get all sorts of stuff. So there's the little little pieces. And then he's even gone as far as giving you extra little inner pieces. I'm not sure what this is. I'm sure he'll tell me. Oh, for the door handle. Oh my goodness. All right, so that is that. And then we have our gingerbread person. Again, you just kind of twist it and it'll pop right out. Okay, and then look at all these little pieces. So again, so intricate. You could put on the little icing pieces. I love that. I love it, I love it. You're gonna be a little bit more careful than I'm being. But again, also the same with the stocking. It just pops right out of here. And then you can take your little piece, again, that he's giving you. Pop that right on top. He's giving you a present. He's giving you these snowflakes. So many things you can do with this chipboard. I love when Nick's mind goes wild and he creates this chipboard for us, because Nick is not only the art director here at Brutus Monroe, he is also an amazing illustrator. So things that we may not be able to think of, you know, he can just draw up real quick. All right, next up we have, now this is not in its packaging yet, so it's going to look, whoops, oh my goodness, I just stepped on something. Oh, it was like a cracker. How the heck did that get here? So let's see, can I grab a piece of paper to show you? Do I have a full sheet of white paper? Let's use this. Okay. Wait till you see this. So if you love, oh my goodness, that'll send you into a tailspin, won't it? If you love the Brutus Monroe acetate, and this is going to be in the beautiful packaging, I just do not have the packaging in here. They give me like the samples. That's what I get. I get the samples, which is fine. I'm lucky to have it. I'm lucky to have the samples. But I'll show you here. Look at how beautiful. It is foilable, Melissa. I'm going to show you it foiled in just 2 shakes of a tail here. Let me grab. Let's see. Shall we use some disco? Hold on. I don't know if I want to use the disco. Give me 1 second. I'm not sure that I want to use the disco today. Maybe I do. Yeah, let's use the disco. I think it'll look pretty. All right. So all you're going to do is you are going to take your acetate and you can cut it down. It's just got to fit into your foiling apparatus. So I'm going to cut this down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay. And then what you're going to do eventually is you're going to cut it down even further, because there will be a little lip on it, because that's how it goes to the printing press thingy. But right now I'm just going to send this through with a piece of our beautiful, because it's, now remember, this is only going to stick. This is only going to stick to, right, Melissa? And you get 2 sheets in a pack, so you can kind of go wild with it. All right, let me cut this out. I got a haircut today, and I can feel all the tiny little hair whiskers. All right, so we're gonna send this through, and I can't wait to, oh my goodness. Tailored Expressions launched their advent calendar. I mean, you might just have to stay tuned for Friday to see what we are offering. All right, while that's going through, we brought back, for Christmas of July, our Snowflake Vellum. You all love this vellum so much. This is also foilable. It's a little bit of a different pattern, obviously, than the acetate one. But again, this foilable vellum slash, you know, the printed vellum you all loved so much. So we are excited to have it again. So that is the vellum. Au revoir.
Hi.
Toodles. Oh my goodness, that would look amazing. Oh yes, I already read that. Okay, good. All right, and then of course, you know, it would not be a release without some of my favorite new product for this year. Okay, is this cool enough? It's almost cool enough. And that is the duo foils. The duo foils have quickly become one of the most popular products in Brutus Monroe history, and I can see why, because it makes it so easy. You could literally build 8 cards with 1 pack, and you're done. Well, not done, but you know what I mean. So we have, so this is the Deck the Halls duo foil sheets. I always save this little guy and put it in with them. And so this is the Deck the Halls. So we have, and all of this is meant to be offset. So you see how these are offset from these ornaments. I think it's just so fun that way. So we have, my favorite color is Christmas lights. We have a tree. We have this Merry Christmas, ho, 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 joy. And then we have the little ornaments, okay? So on duofoil, if you've never seen duofoil before, the way it works is one side, this is going to be, the black on here can be foiled. And then this additional sheet that you get is not foilable. So there's no black on here, so you cannot foil this, but we give you beautiful, beautiful patterns that you can use that correspond with this duofoil, right? Does that make sense? All right, and we'll run one of these through as well, just so you can see how beautiful they are. And I think what I'll do is I'll use this ripple. This is a real cool ripple guy here, and that's how we'll do this one. I just want to show you what it looks like. We're just gonna eyeball it. All right. And again, this is also going to need to be trimmed down because it's created to be a layering piece. So the way that this is made is it's made to be like a piece for over top. So your secondary layer. Okay. All right, there we go. So now we're going to go ahead. Penny, is it available? Are you able to make it available? If not, it's something we'll have to fix later. But if you can make it available, make it available. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's pop this puppy in. I don't want to reveal this yet. We're not ready yet. I don't want to show everyone. Okay, we're almost ready. We are almost ready. All right, let's send this puppy through, and I'll show you just how the duo foils work. Because I think it's important for you to see how they work. All right. Oh, me too, Sandy. We have a big restock coming for Create Your Own Ending. All right, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Oh my goodness, you're not prepared. If this doesn't make you want to get. All right, can we have a moment? We need a moment of silence. Can we? Okay, hold on. Moment of silence. 1, 2, 3, go. If this doesn't make you want to get, that's snowflake acetate. With, I mean, come on, you guys. Come on. Does it not take your breath away? It takes my breath away. Oh, yay. Thank you, Isis. Gorgina. I mean, to say the least. Imagine this as a shaker, or imagine this. I mean, there's really not a bad way to use this. In my humble opinion. I mean, it just makes me so happy. Makes me so happy. And it's again, you can get 8 sheets out of 1. Or 8 sheets out of the 2 sheets. I just love it so much. Okay. All right. There we go. All right, so now let's go on to our duo foil. I almost just gave it away. Oh, yes, that's a great idea. All right, are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Every time. The duo foil gets me every time. Now imagine that. On your card, just as the background. Right? Wow. Showstopper. Really. Really, honest to goodness showstopper. Okay. Enough about those. enough about those ones. And now let's talk about one of my favorite movies of all time. Home Alone. So this is the Filthy Animal Duo Foil Sheets. So these are all different, really cool holiday sweaters. Let me show you here. Let me show you here. Again, make sure you keep your little insert. We're going to be doing some foiling on the card tonight as well. So keep your little insert so you have it. So on this one, again, we have all sorts of really cool, you know, edge-to-edge full printed sheets of these little, look at the detail you get. Wow. But we have Merry Christmas, you filthy animal, Merry and Bright, and of course we have these really cool offset sweaters. Now, I'm going to do 2 of these to show you. We're going to do, of course, the Merry Christmas, you filthy animal, and then we're going to do the sweater down below here, because I think it's kind of difficult to understand exactly what's going to be foiled on the ones that have like the delicate foil on it, as I call it, which is like the foiling, like the smaller foiling pieces. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these 2 prepped. I lost my little rotary tool somewhere. I believe I was robbed, which happens often in these parts. Where's my little slice and dicer? I mean, and when I say that I was robbed, I can almost guarantee that I was robbed by me, like I robbed myself. Let's see here, because I had my little trimmer. It's okay. All right. So we'll go in again and let us, and again, your foil trimming doesn't need to be perfect, but we just want to let you see what these are going to look like once they are run through. So we'll do the sweater first, and what it's going to do is, the way that I designed these, and I had a lot of fun designing these. I'm having a lot of fun designing holiday this year. I mean, a lot of fun. Wait till you see what's in the advent calendar this year, my friends. Wait until you see. Wait till you see what I have for you. It's the biggest, the most, I guess that I would say the most coordination of products we've ever done in a advent calendar. Yes, the original Home Alone movie. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. All right, run this one through. Give this one a second. Oh, nope, we don't want to reveal yet. Not yet. Stay down. But they do pretty quickly, Cool. All right. There we are. Send that puppy through. Then we're doing one more thing that we're going to foil. Because, of course, you know we have some foilable washi. Because we can't not have foilable washi. All right. 1, 2, 3, go. All right. It's going to add just that extra little shimmer and shine to your sweater. And, of course, again, these are all offset. So you would cut this down. But look at how it just adds a little extra something to your sweater there. Love that. Love it, love it. All right, and then last but certainly not least, let's give this puppy a second. Oh, you almost got the reveal already. Got to give it a second to dry there. Or not dry, cool, should I say. Okay, set that over there. All right, next. Y'all love that pretty postage. Oh my goodness, did you love the pretty postage? And you also love that it was supposed to be called paranormal postage, but it became paranormal something. So we did a vintage stamp for you, a vintage stamp washi. If you love vintage stamps as much as I love vintage stamps, this is a must-have. It's called a Nostalgia Christmas. You'll always know if it's a double sheet of the same, if it's not flipped over. And look at that. By gosh, by golly, look at all. I love these lights and the nutcracker and all of the little, I mean, it's so perfect. It's just absolutely perfect. Love that. All right, and then last but not least, before we start making our card, we have the Scattered Snowflake. Now, this is a duo, a washi sheet duo. So you know what that means. If it's a washi sheet duo, that means that all of the areas that have black on them are going to, you got it, they are going to foil once sent through the machine. Okay, so do you want to see how this is going to turn out? I'm sure you do, because I know I do. I know I do. So we're going to cut this right in half at 5 1/2. It's not going to affect our washi, remember. It's not going to hurt a thing. And then we're going to trim down our sides here so we can send it through. Usually what I would do is I would washi whatever I'm washying first and then put the foil on, but we're going to try to do it a little differently here. I'm going to have to trim a little bit of my washi off, which is okay. It's okay, just to show you how this works. All right, so now we're going to take our piece of, does that fit in there now? Oh, it sure does. Grab our piece of disco. Boy, do we love the disco. I can't wait till you see what we're launching at Create Your Own Ending. Something so special. So special. And I mean, who would have thought? Foilable washi? I mean, it was time. It was time someone came out with it, right? All right, so let's go ahead and now let's take a look. Which way? Oh, this way. 1, 2. Nope, is it that way? 1, 2, 3, go. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Oh my goodness, I love it. And again, you're going to trim this down to 4 by 5 1/4, and everything will be centered perfectly for you at that point. There's a lot of people that will write in or call that are like, it's not working. Well, that's because it was designed for it to be centered on 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, or 4 by 5 1/4, excuse me. So there we go. Once we trim it down, look at how perfect. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Hello, Michelle. All right, that one's done. Let's give our washi a second to cool. We should be good. All right, 1, 2, 3, go. I can't. I simply cannot. Look at this washi. Hold on. I don't even know. I don't even have the words to talk about how incredible this washi is. I mean, listen, literally, take your washi 4 and take your washi here. And it doesn't have to line up. Do it however you want to do it. Take your washi. Absolutely, Penny. Yep. You mean for tonight's promo? Yes. If it's for the Christmas in July, absolutely. So here we go. Literally. Just this is going to be a card in 2 seconds. Okay. And you can do this with whatever color foil you want. All right. I highly suggest disco. Just because, I mean, the holidays in disco just make sense to me. All right. And then last but not least, oh no, we have 2 more. But again, just it doesn't have to line up. You could also do this as a tree. You're going to see we have a Christmas tree one that's coming too. And this is made, so you can see that there. It just says that it's Brutus Monroe and also has the UPC on it, but you just cover that up with your washi. You'll never see it again. I'm going to be a slob kebab and not use my trimmer here. There you go. There's your card. Add a sentiment up here. But I mean, come on. Oh my goodness. Incredible, I tell you. Incredible. All right. So now let's hop over to our simple, quick and easy cards. So these card panels finally came in. There have been so many of you sending messages asking about them. When am I going to use them? Because you think they're so cool and so on and so forth, which I get it. Me too, my friend. Me too. But let's go ahead and take a look. In these card panels, you receive 8 designs, 1 of each, and they're full color. And they're all these different libraries. Isn't that cool? I think it's so cool. So, we are going to make a card today, a very simple card, where we are going to literally just apply a sentiment. All we're going to do is apply a sentiment and a little pop out of some books. Okay? So simple. Today a reader, tomorrow a reader is what I want to use today, and I think that's going to be super fun and super simple. Now, the cool thing about this, yes, you can get a head start on it. Absolutely. Yes. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and take a piece of our magical shattered glass, and this is just to kind of show you how simple. Remember, with magical shattered glass, it is going to fold the way that it wants to be foiled. I'm going to show you how simple it is to use one of these overlays. That's what this magical shattered glass is. I consider it an overlay. And hopefully it will be rebranded that way soon, because then it will make more sense to more people. I'm going to send this through. And I already have my sentiment ready to go. And then I'm going to use these books right here. And we're just going to pop those up so they kind of pop up on our background here. We're going to do this. It's going to be real simple. Again, such a simple card tonight. I needed something simple because obviously I had a gajillion things to share with you on the front of Christmas in July. Ooh, hot tamale. These are coming out very, very soon. Yeah, I know. I love the library panels too. Now remember, all of the Brutus Monroe fully colored panels and cardstock is fully foilable, so watch. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. I mean, how do you make a magical library even more magical? You foil it with some magical shattered glass. Okay, and that's going to go on top of here. But first we're going to trim that down to 4 by 5 1/4. Oh, I need a new blade again already. My goodness. Okay. And we're going to go ahead, and this is going to really stand out because it's going to be the only part of it that isn't magical. Oh my goodness, I love that Isis. My Rob was an avid reader, and I mean, he read constantly. I'd like to believe that he's still reading right now, probably reading something to Benson, and Benson's probably like, all right, Dad, enough with the reading. But yeah, he was quite the reader. All right, so we're going to go ahead and apply some glue onto the back of here. And again, this is going to be very simple. Now, what I would also suggest doing, and what we're going to do on a future card, is you can take this and create like a little portal. And I'll show you what that means on another card coming up. But you can literally go in and create like a portal. And I'll show you. We'll show you. All right, so we're going to grab the today a reader, tomorrow a leader. And for these books, which are going to go on the shelf like so, we're just going to color them in kind of the same colors as what's in the background, which is like this like orangey, orange and red shade. Then we'll do another red. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add a little bit of inking to this to age a little bit and to actually make it look like it's a part of the scene, if that makes sense. So let me grab this, and I'm just going to pop this on here, and then there should be some ink left on this brown brush. You can tell all the things that I use all the time because they are always on my table and they're always all over the place. So I'm just going to take this and apply just a little bit of, actually let's grab a little bit more brown ink. We'll grab some Weeping Willow from the Simon Hurley. The one and only Simon Irene. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just kind of dirty it up a little bit because the shelves are a deep shade and we don't want this to be okay. Oops, a daisy. There we go. But we do want this to be very stark. But again, with these types of designs that I, have brought to us, you don't have to get crazy. You don't have to do a whole bunch of coloring. Sometimes it's a day, and I get it. Sometimes you have a day where you want to color and you want to do all of it, and you have so many different, ideas and ambitions with your cards, but there are some days, like today, for me, where I just want to make a quick and easy card for someone that I love and something that's simple. Like I would love to give this to my little Scoozy. I'll see my mini Scoozy tomorrow. She loves to read. And she would just love this. And it's so simple and easy to put together, but look at that. Today a reader, tomorrow a leader. And look at how beautiful that bookcase is. And then you just have these ones that are up. Now what you could do is you could make this something that's interactive. I mean, there's so much you could do. So much you can do. Let's put this back here for me here. All right. So that's everything that I have for y'all tonight. And we're right on time. We have 2 minutes to spare. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you, as always, for being a part of my life. I appreciate you all so very much. Remember to create something every single day, whether it is a special card for someone that you love that loves to read, or your own ending. I will see you all very, very, very soon. Tomorrow, in fact, for live packing. We're going to have so much fun live packing and pulling all of these new products and putting them in your orders, because I hope, at least my hope is, that you love a lot of these things. Christopher, one who think you have a deep affinity for storytelling with your create your own ending and the storybook scenes last year. Yes, I do. I do love storytelling. I sure do. So thank you all so much. I will see you all tomorrow for live packing. You have a wonderful night. I love you for watching, and I love you for letting me do what I love every single day. I'll see you all